And good evening. Welcome to the Deltahead stream. I am James Howell, and tonight we are doing more Elden Ring. Apparently till the day that I die. This game is forever. Yes, this game is forever, is how long this game is. Yeah, so I think I'm at 180 hours on it, and at Michaela's Hala Tree, and yeah, it just keeps going. You keep thinking you're at the next big progression point, but there's always one more step beyond it. And unlike something like The Last of Us 2, which probably should have ended about 10 hours earlier than it did, this feels like, I mean, it's like for the length that this game is, I feel like I'm controlling that, so I can't really put that on the game, can I? That 100 of those hours were my decisions of what to do, rather than, you know, being forced to march down a path that the game has set out for me. But yeah, so it's a good time. Let's see, what do I have here? Pre-game show. So, music-wise, I've got Falconeri's Brando de Abril. Got that located, figured out, tabbed on the banjo, and that's good. It's just going to take a lot of repetition to see how some of the gaps can be filled in for where the dominant voice is sort of up there and solo and alone and very not very harmonic. So that'll be some time to get that done, but that's fine. For anybody who is interested in what that sounds like, here's that. And moving on to another song by Scarlatti, Sonata in A minor, which is going to be a weird one. I actually have to learn music theory and key signatures to do this one, because so the lowest note on a banjo is a D, and it is the D that is right above middle C. So basically everything north of the middle of the normal piano scale is what's available to me. And that requires a lot of adjustment for a lot of music. The lowest note in Sonata in A minor. Hey, Peacher, it's good to see you. The lowest note in how are you? In Sonata in A minor is an A, so I got to bump everything up to a D, which means I got to change it from A minor to E minor, and key signatures are things that I'm going to have to learn. So that's going to be an adventure. So if anybody is curious what that sounds like, this is good. Very good to hear. Short shift. That's it's nice to have the evening to yourself. One of the things that Scarlatti does that's weird, and apparently he was in competition with Mozart for this. If you look at the sheet music, the stuff that's on the bass line actually goes into the treble. So, like, to play it on a keyboard, you actually have to cross your hands over like this, in this sort of ridiculous show-offy way. And apparently he did this just to prove that, because Mozart could do it, he proved that he could do it too. So, so that's fun. But I will not be doing that on the banjo. I will be having one hand up here. Where's the camera? Oh, that's the hand that's on camera. One hand up here, one hand down here, and that is how I will have them arranged. But yeah, pre-game show, something neat. So this is a movie called The Heartbreak Yakuza. We're going to look at some shot composition on this, because as a story, it's pretty slow-paced. It's the reason I was interested in this. This is by a director, Masato Harada, and I was interested in this because he did a movie about the bank scandal in the 80s and made it very compelling. So I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I think I'll look at a crime movie that he's done. And he manages to kind of go the other direction, where the crime drama is not that compelling and it's kind of boring. So this wasn't one of my favorites, but it's you do need a license to look that cool, and that's the thing about organized crime, is you can just look that cool with cred, which I think is hard coin on the mean streets. But yeah, so it's neat because it does some really interesting things with shot composition. That like this right here, this is an establishing shot. And it's amazing because there are all these different angles pointing in different directions, and he lines up he lines up the apartment floors so that some of them are pointing up and joining with the others. You can see they're kind of in the middle of the right. And what's really interesting about this is that he manages to take he takes the top of the apartment buildings, which all have a uniform height, and he aligns it with the horizon line. I drew a line here so you can kind of see what I mean there. He gets all of that in line, so and everything fits just within the frame. The antennas at the top of the building just kind of touch the top of the screen, so you get a sense that you're seeing the whole thing. And it's just fascinating. I just keep looking at this, and there's just so my eye moves in so many directions, and it has that resting place at the top. I think it's neat. And here's another neat frame in between the two where he shuts off all but this one patch of water, which is very plain, very still, and a lot of negative space there, and then sends that one lone boat across it. And I like that. It creates a little canvas of the water using the street and the apartment buildings as a frame. This is neat. Several character establishing shots like this. You can see that it's as though the environment sort of radiating away from her and pointing toward her at the same time. It's look at the jacket. I see the 80s shoulder pads, but yeah, it's really fascinating. Like a lot of attention drawn to a focal character when they're speaking and sort of have the center stage, and I like that. And this right here, a literal framing, a window framing. This is kind of neat because significant action happens, but it happens entirely on the other side of the window. We are not looking at this from the perspective of a main character, so I think that's neat. But and that's cool. A lot of horizontal, strong horizontal lines. But this is where my mind kind of goes, because it's brilliant. So just to tell you what happens. So the camera pans from this establishing point all the way across the ceramic angles of this parking garage, gets every angle in the foreground, midground, and background to line up perfectly as it goes across. And it is stunning. I'm going to show you. I can't show you the actual film, but I will show you screenshots. It is not a Dutch angle. It just looks like one. This is actually straight on. Like if you look at where he is stepping up onto the elevated portion, you can see that's going just straight back into the horizon, and that's what's sort of like mind blowing about this. So let's see. Like, and then it ends here, which is a completely different set of shapes. And even though it's very angular, almost organic in comparison, and I'm just going to kind of step back here and just kind of appreciate that. So yeah, so he starts there in the back. Everything lines up. It overlaps, and every single shot is just the angles fill the OCD. They slake the OCD thirst, and then it manages to catch him exactly as he's walking underneath the archways. So he's the center of attention, and then it passes him by. He comes up into the foreground, so he goes through background, midground, and foreground until he's in the foreground. And this is the part that kind of blew my mind. Like, this is nice and kind of cool to look at, but he takes his sunglasses and he lifts them up to his face, and he fits them on his face, and then he's completely enshrouded in darkness. So for this entire shot that's about things overlapping and aligning and connecting and then separating, he connects with his sunglasses at the exact moment that all of that is obliterated. So it's like this, it's like the same thing happening, and it's almost, I don't know if it's like an expression of him as a character, but it just lines up with his character action perfectly. And this is neat. I like this. I like the building up of this. This is a sustained shot as they're laying out their arms, as you do when you're storming a organized crime siege. So you've got the different pistols up there, and then the bullets line up there, and it's yeah, I like the way this is divided up with the angles going straight down the center and all that. And this is another instance of a sort of symmetry This is the Heartbreak Yakuza. Evening, Hobgoblin. It's good to see you. The Heartbreak Yakuza by, let's say, Masato Harada. And it's, I would say, 3.5 out of 5. It's the shot compositions in this are really cool, and he does a lot of really neat stuff like this. What's impressive about this is both structural and technical. So the camera is mounted on top of a moving car, and so he goes through this tunnel. You have all these neat little frames, and there's a lot of organic, uncontrolled lines, of course, beyond the bridge, and it's all framed by these, architectural, these structural things. And then it gets past the bridge into the city, and then it's then there's this wall. And what's interesting to me about this, okay, so he positioned this camera so that the luggage rack on top of the car is at a specific angle, and throughout this entire shot, positioned this thing just so the camera would make that luggage rack parallel to the lines of the safety barrier on the side of the bridge, parallel to almost to that building in the background, like they're all pointing to the same horizon point, and then to the city structures beyond. The walls. It's all parallel, and it all feels very organic, like it's part of the same thing. And he did this with a stationary camera on top of a car. And it's just it's really cool. It's very satisfying, and it's like when you just think about like the fact that he had to mount that in exactly the right angle and then drive down the street in exactly the right angle. It's very impressive, and I dig it. But yeah, so that's what I watched this week. This week currently I'm watching Zatoichi Meets Yojimbo, which is Zatoichi meeting Mifune in a Yojimbo-like role, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But that wraps that up, so we are now back in Elden Ring. Hold on one second, let me switch the TV over. Oh. Dance through my wires here and not bring everything down, and also bring up chat here. Come on, friend. There we go. Controller, yep. There we go. Hobgoblin, how are you? Evening, Dustin. It's good to see you. How are you doing? I don't think. See that I struggle with that, honestly, Hobgoblin, because I've asked myself that question several times since watching it, and I don't have an answer. The gut says probably not, but at the same time, I've also learned to sort of like let any kind of like no settle before committing to it. So it might be, but I haven't found it yet. I am doing great. I am having a good time with Elden Ring, enjoying music, enjoying movies, enjoying family, and one thing that I wish I had a little more time to is to enjoy friends, but it's the life of an adult must be lived very deliberately, as you find out when everything dog piles on. And here, okay, so this is the bleeding edge of my progress. I'm on the let's see, what is this called? See, I am at Elfile, which is, usually FromSoft games lean away from the sort of biblical angel naming conventions, which I associate with a little more cliche of JRPG tendencies, and I'm actually very surprised to see that showing up here. Let's see, less surprised to see the pleasantly sort of Germanic borrowings of Halitry, which you know, that's the sort of thing where it's like it's so clearly borrowed from an older form of English that anybody who pronounces it based on how it looks is, you know, you might have a variety of different pronunciations. Maybe somebody will stutter and stop, afraid they're going to get it wrong, and Haligatry, Haligtree, Halitry. Halitry is how I would pronounce that, because I would see the G as a Y sound. Oh, nifty. Is 1.04 the latest patch? Oh man, look at this map. Look at this map. This map is so good. Haligtree? Haligtree. Interesting. That's the thing about that G, is like, from words that I know that words like that come from, it's a yes sound, but at the same time it's so buried, and it's no longer, I don't think there are even that many, I don't think there are even any analogs to that in modern English, so it's just completely, there's no reason to expect somebody to intuit that. Oh man, well maybe I won't pass through him this way, but we'll get there at the very least. For let's see, how close am I to a spawn, to a grace point? I'm far enough along that I was thinking about kind of stepping back for anybody who doesn't know the area, kind of getting a look at exactly what this is. I am inside a giant tree, and it's very lovely. These sort of ashen lilies growing on top of the trunk makes me think of back in South Carolina we had something called resurrection fern that would basically it could die on the branch of like a live oak, and but it wasn't really dead. Just a little bit of water would bring it back, so it would just like whoosh, come right back as soon as you get a good rain, and I miss that. I'm looking down there, and I'm not sure if, I mean, clearly I'm not meant to jump down there now. Not just from the height I'm clearly at, but because the angles on the edges of the terrain are really jaggy, which suggests like low res. Don't look at me closely. I am loaded in at a distance, kind of objects. Do have butterflies. Can I catch the butterflies? I cannot catch the butterflies. I can catch those butterflies though. Prawn. Oh god. I hate these things. Yes, there are, both of those are there. Which military base? I'm curious. Oh, how many? Oh, it's you, just the one. Gotcha. Pest. Guess that's what they're actually called. Yeah, they're awful because like once you get a distance away from them, they have that that range attack that and then zeroes in on you, and each projectile does, I think, I was trying to figure out if like just one projectile does the damage and the other ones fly through you, so it just looks like all of them hit you. But I think each one of them has damage that it deals. Be wary of prawn. Always, my friend. Oh, cool. Well, our times in South Carolina overlapped, because I was in South Carolina from 91 until, see, 91 till about 2001, and then was back there several times afterwards since then. Okay. Sea of Lilies. Getting some, Ah. Well, cool. Now you can see the thing. That's him. What? No. I may clip. You may die. Oh no, 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 Scarlet Rot, Scarlet Rot! Oh, it's bad! Can I get my horse out here? I cannot. Oh no, it's still on my clothes! Oh man. Okay, let's use a rune art to increase my, Alright, we're going to get Scarlet Rot. Or not. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited too. This is, as I said, this is the kind of the bleeding edge of my progress right here. So, this is all new territory. Can I craft... How many of these can I craft? 6. Yeah. So, in the interest of not blowing all of them, I think I'm going to jump down right here. I'm going to grab that item and then just run. Oh. Oh, it's awful! Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this now. And now can plan. Oh, thank you! Praising my messages. What do people like? Behold tree. Yep, the dumb, clear observation. That's a good joke. Well done. Congratulate people early on. Didn't expect bird on the brink. My personal favorite. Old codger, all the more noble, is placed in front of a giant tortoise. Try luring out, then try fire. That is good strategy. And that one is got the... oh wow, people really didn't like the bird on the brink one. Try rushing in short mage ahead. That one's doing alright. That was doing alright. That was doing alright. Dastard. I'm glad I finally we're able to use that. Visions of loyalty, all the more beautiful. That is in front of a beautiful, lovely wolf who is loyal to its human comrade. You know, I wonder. I wonder, like, I don't know if because I encounter this with my weapon too. Let me see if it happens here. So like sometimes I get this, but then if I do a blood attack, it just goes right through, and anything that's on the other side is going to get it. So I think there are some attacks that respond to the collision, because I've definitely seen some enemies' swords bounce off, but not all of them. Oh, gross. What is it? What is it? Oh, I don't think I want this at all. Oh, God! No! No! Oh, no! I was struggling to get up. And I died and then was diseased. And I got stomped on for extra measure. Alright. Let's see if that can go better. I wonder if that's an equip load thing, or if that's just a swamp. You're stuck in the swamp thing. Yeah, Hobgoblin, if I were to guess, I would probably say that I think they might be able to fix it, but it might be like really low priority. Uh, what I've noticed with FromSoft games, and I attribute the static UI to this, is that there are some things which have been proven not to be problems for their main audience, you know, their main customer spending base. And I think that unless something falls, basically, unless they're improving what already works for them, I don't know if they're going to put the time and energy into it. And so that's kind of my thinking on it. What? How are you still alive? Now that I've discovered the beauty of rune arcs, I've come to rely on them maybe a little too much. Okay, let's put this into my round of usable items. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's do the slightly tedious thing and clear out just enough of them. Yeah, I'm using Godfrey's rune, and I was thinking that, I mean, I've got like, how many of these things do I have? I've got 4 equipable ones. Godric's great rune. And just raising all attributes, it gives me enough of an FP and HP and stamina boost that I kind of don't feel like I need to use these. This one seems strategic to a particular build, and maybe appropriate to mine since I use a lot of blood-based attacks, and that's kind of the direction I'm going. But it also seems to be a multiplayer, tool, and so I haven't gotten into that very much. Same, Hobgoblin. I mean, I think you caught on to that faster than I did, because I think I was in the triple digits on my time before I got wise to it. There we go. All right. So let's just kind of pull out my telescope here and be strategic. So, I feel you, brother. So I guess I could go there, and then there, and then there. Oh, it looks like that is the right place to end up, because then I drop off of that onto that branch, then probably jump off that branch onto the one that's hanging down there, and then crawl up there, and then scurry up the backside of whatever that is. So, okay. Don't like using an entire flask of Crimson Tears for such a small amount of health. So, let's jump. I'm just slamming my head into this toxic waste. No, you don't. I'm really glad that I don't feel as guilty killing these things as I do the baby star spawn, whatever they are. In Bloodborne, the sort of like infant versions of the old ones, the great ones, which have just enough mannerisms of actual babies to make me feel very uncomfortable about having them as enemies. These look these look gross and non-human enough that I feel okay. Who's that over there? Yeah, there's one. Auto-lock that sucker. Yeah, nothing like scarlet rot to clear the sinuses. I call it liquid Claritin, which is actually just honestly just Claritin in capsule form. Am I gonna see anything over here to take note of? Anything that I need to shoot? Oh, hi. All right. I hope that is not a big one. It, in fact, is. No! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Whew. Alright. Oh, it's special, and I want special. Oh, it's an alien butterfly. It's special and useless to my build. Why would you trick me like this? Alright, let's go. Oh god, yes, the greys are awful. Greys in general cause me distress. So when I saw those things running at me giddily, I was not happy. Alright, how did you die? You healed, you dropped, and you missed. Okay, cool. When you get into the higher cathedral area and you're walking along a bridge, they're infant great ones. They've got the, you know, kind of gross head and everything, but they like giant tentacle heads, but they are sort of also crawling, kind of like the military crawl that real human babies do, and that's their mode of that's how they move, and yeah, it's just a little too similar for me to feel good about. Which, I mean, you're not supposed to feel good about killing things in any of these games. That's how it goes, I know, but I cannot imagine what that would possibly mean. That is a long way down, though, and I get a feeling that is where I'm going. Oh man, heights in most games don't cause me trouble, but in this game it does. I see myself at the top of these heights and I just kind of want to throw up. Yeah, Hobgoblin, I'm curious, does fire in the sky mean anything to you? If it does, I'm so sorry for bringing it up. Alright. Yes. I found that this is a generational marker. And far more than comfort with social media, far more with what technology you grew up with, I find that my my generational identity with people, it can be can be very quickly assessed by whether or not that movie is in their brain when they think about aliens. Yeah, no, it's nuts. Like, I remember, I think that's what everybody remembers, but I haven't watched it again because it terrified me. But apparently, you know, the body horror of the alien abduction is actually the minority. That's the smallest part of the movie. The rest of it is actually just very boring, sort of trying to unlock memories. Oh no! I mean, okay. I mean, it might not be as distressing now. It was a very it's a grotesque alien abduction in the classic Alien Grey's Area 51, yeah, Area 51 style of oh, this looks like a boss room. Is it a boss? No, I see Grace. That's what I'm looking at. And it might not be as traumatizing now as it was when I was like 13 or something. It's pretty horrifying. But again, like I'm also very squeamish for horror movies, so if you're okay with horror movies in general, you'd probably be okay with it. But or you might hate it. Sorts of really no middle ground, I don't think. Oh, good. Good. Have made the mistake before and movies are like this, you know, you're like, is that thing really as horrifying as I remember? And of course, that's the exact reason anybody is looking it up, so clickbait being what it is, that's what they put forward as the preview. And so you can go one of two directions. You can bail, which is the wiser thing, but then trust your memories to be worse than the reality, or you can watch it and hope that the movie is in fact not as scary as the version you built up in your head. So that tends to be the way that goes. All right, I'm gonna try and make it to the bottom of this tree. Yeah, I even today, if my imagination gets poked with the possibility of alien greys, I will actually change what I'm doing to get back inside and to hide under the blankets. Ranged battle? I mean, I'm sure it's a good idea, but like I have actually bailed on star watching excursions. What are you talking about? I've bailed on star walking. No, star walking is also something I would like not to do because it does imply an abduction. Stargazing, I've bailed on that because I just got a little too creeped out. Is there something up there? What are you pointing to? Oh, you're just saying hello to the monstrosity. Oh no, why would you? Oh, I'm gonna be seeing that tonight. Yeah, there's a YouTube sort of joke video about it. This is old. A couple of guys who their roommate is terrified of alien greys, and so they prank him in a variety of ways. And the joke is pretty good, so I won't spoil it. But it ends, and I think all of us who are just who have this response to greys as a thing will sympathize with how it ends. Interstellar spirit travel. So one of the things that's actually really neat, this is one of the few areas of pop culture where alien greys have not caused me to like close my eyes, pull my hat down over my head, and pray for death. Is the secret history of Twin Peaks weaves a lot of the sort of like mid 20th century 1950s alien. What? Oh god. Oh no, no. One of these. fighting that thing in a scarlet rot swamp is brutal. I'm not doing that. That is for later. I have no idea how useful any of this advice is, but I wish them well. Ranged battle, you say? I'm sure my arrows are going to do, like, 1 HP. Anyway, it does a really good job of weaving a lot of that stuff into its story, and it is compelling. Let me look where I'm going first. Okay, sniping spot. Oh wow, this is gonna take forever. And there, I have, I'm not going to do that now. I have a few vintage 60s, 70s UFO enthusiast magazines, and it's like they're hobbyist magazines with the editorial oversight of a Usenet channel. From the early days of the internet, and a lot of very strange stuff published in there. One of them is one of my favorite theories of alien grays that come out of those 1970s magazines. It's a particular writer, and his thinking on this is that the alien grays themselves do not exist, but they are cast as the projections of otherworldly spiritual awakenings that are happening around us, so that the aliens themselves are not actually the form of aliens. They are some sort of other. They're some sort of other, capital O, that is manifesting to us in that form. So it's basically like we somehow choose how they appear. And the alien gray form is one of the most sort of like unconsciously agreed upon forms that grays can take. I'll find one of those articles in question for the next stream. I think it's I think you'll dig it. But yeah, Secret History of Twin Peaks sort of takes some of that, runs with some of that, and I think it's fascinating. Okay. I love the gesture. Yeah, it is. Secret History of Twin Peaks. I have it on audiobook, I have it on ebook, I have it on BookBook. It is I own it on several different in several different media, and it rivals how many times I have bought like Resident Evil 4, which I own on PC, GameCube, Wii, PS4, PS2. It's kind of up there in that category of thing. All right, this is just a bad roof, and some strategic following. Yeah, they do. The Secret History of Twin Peaks is my favorite of them, and it gets into a lot of the mythology of sort of some. Oh no! The lodges and stuff. Oh crap! All right, we're going in. Oh, did not mean to replace that. Well, and this is also Oh my god, I can't believe I'm coming through this okay. Whoo, hoo, hoo. That's awesome. Yeah, so one of the... great shield. Oh, I don't use a great shield, but it's still cool to have. One of the owls are often presented as screen memories for alien greys. Basically, people who have dreams about owls, that is a screen memory for having encountered or having been abducted by a grey. Is kind of how that thinking goes. And I can see it, you know, the eyes, the scary sounds happening at night, those sorts of things. You know, I've stayed up very late streaming in the past, but I think this stream is going to cost me a night's sleep for a very different reason. No! Go, 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 go! Later, losers. Ha ha ha! Yeah! What? I'm really stunned that I am this far into the game and I still get messages of people saying liar ahead when like whatever message they're responding to still is not showing up from the same sort of server pool that the liar message is. Ooh, Traveler didn't fare that well. Dare I slice? That seems to kind of fit my general role as jerk in residence of any sort of Souls game. The thing that works with the book is that it's by Mark Frost, who and Mark Frost was, I think, his collaborator that really kind of brought Lynch down to earth in a way that in a way that made Twin Peaks successful, in a way that is different from how his other stuff worked for folks. I am very lost. Oh, no. Oh, this is a shortcut back. Okay, I know where I am. This is a shortcut back to the beginning of the Haley tree. And I don't need to go there just now. That's not my current destination. But yeah, the audiobook is very good. Michael Horse, who plays Hawk in the show, has a fantastic reading in there about the native peoples of the Pacific Northwest. It's got some great stuff in there. You know what? I could stand to rest at the site of grace. Actually, I had a very nice encounter. I liked his performance so much. I wrote him a fan letter. I said thank you for being part of this. That was a great reading, and he wrote back and said thank you. And I think I squealed a little bit inside. I think what makes these work is that what makes these work is that they are made by people who are sort of at the creative helm. They're sort of companion things, and they also, so the the TV show like really drove a lot of its energy from like the mystery of Laura Palmer, and when that was sort of solved, it sort of lost its steam. And these media find what is good about the series apart from that, and elevate it. So yeah. Oh no 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 no! That was a great idea. Go for a swim. All right, so I'm very glad I rested at this grace point. What is this called? Oh, I'm at the roots. Nifty. I actually really want to go back and get my runes. So yoink. You know what? No, I'm not going to ask you this question, Dustin. I think I'm going to be surprised. We're going to all enjoy the surprise together. Can I? Nope, I cannot. No, 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 roll, 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 roll. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Gotcha. Ah. God, I hate these things. Whew. Oh, thank God they can bleed. If I hadn't triggered the bleed effect, that would have been bad. My God, this area is huge. There are two other areas that just in making my way through, I have not explored. Oh, there you are. I have not explored fully, and yeah. Oh, one of these dudes. And without that rune arc, I feel like Popeye without me spinach. If Popeye had been impaled on screen, which would have been a really gruesome cartoon, wouldn't it? Stylistically, one of the things that the Popeye cartoon did that always fascinated me, and in just sort of like this like jaw drop, like what is going on feeling, is, you know, they would have him talking and muttering to himself even when he was not, even when he didn't have like a focused dialogue moment. So it'd just be walking at a you know, medium distance from the camera. We're not meant to focus on him, and he's just walking, and you hear him muttering to himself, and his mouth isn't moving, and it's hypnotically weird. Yeah, I think of them as the as root dungeons. All right, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Who wants a piece? Oh, why did you stagger me? That's, well, that's probably one level's worth of runes there. Oh, so gross. Yeah, even the open world stuff feels very designed. It doesn't feel like an open landscape that they just slap some dungeons onto. Alright, well, you know what? Now that I lost all those runes, I'm not really incentivized for going back there. So, let's see what's behind the yellow mist. Oh! I'm being summoned to another world. Am I gonna help hunt a phantom? Yes, I am. As long as there's not a connection error. You know, I don't know. That's a really good question. If he is a caricature, the portrayal of him is so original and so like unique that I don't think there's another character like Popeye in design. All right. No! I was too late. You were supposed to live. Ah. Oh well. Better luck next time, friend. Oh, cool. Transparency didn't load up. Or the transparency was still in effect, so that's kind of a neat look. Alright. It's fine, seems normal. Definitely not a disturbing number of crevices in which things can hide. Oof. Lost an arm there. Oh, there it is. Well, maybe not lost, just dropped. Yeah, she's fine.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return.
Oh, her arm's got that Soulsborne
Heed my words.
weird proportion that...
I am
Oh, this is Melania!
Blade of Mikola. And I have never known defeat.
Well, let's just strafe forever. How's that sound? You stay on your side, I'll stay on mine, and this will all work out. I have a feeling that as soon as I get hit, if I'm not at full health, I'm gonna just eat it. That turned out better than I thought. Let's see how this goes. All right, bleed is good here. Oh. Yeah, that was going pretty well. Give me 1 second. I need to grab a cable so I can plug in my iPad so I don't lose chat. Be right back. am back, and before I plug this back in, I have somebody who has requested to say hello. Who has not been on camera for some time, but who wishes to meet his people. God, it's amazing how a cat this big can, like, just droop on you as though he has no bones. Oh, he's so hug. He's so snuggly. Yes, that's right. Send your gospel to the internet. He's a big boy. Yeah. All right, plug this in so I don't lose chat. Otherwise, how can we know how much people love you? And let's try this. All right. Tragedy averted. Okay, I have to do this surgery as I... He's not so much of a scratcher when you scratch his belly. He's more of I have invited this attention and I have enjoyed it for 30 minutes. Now it is over and you should have known that, so I'm going to punch you. which is what he does. He doesn't scratch so much as thank you, Samson. All right. Evening swimming. You did, but you also came at the right time, because, hello, we got a big fella. And I think he still got a few more purrs. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you are, my friend. Oh my God, you're huge. He's actually lost weight when the last time he was at the vet. Last time he was at the vet, they weighed him, and we got a hard look over the rims of the glasses because it's just no stopping this guy. It just keeps getting bigger. Oh. Okay, so I'm glad to see that my second hit staggers her. And I think I can do this. Oh. Alright, now he wants out. Pour myself clumsily into a chair as though I had read about how to sit, but have not actually sat myself. And this is my first attempt. I give myself a solid C-. The C is for sit. That's how it's spelled, apparently, in this situation. Oh man, yeah, Swimmy, you are You are one of the people who I have in mind when I think about somebody who's just, somebody who's like nearly built for these games. Because I know how much you've done with Dark Souls. Oh, that's... That's hilarious. Just drink. Why did you just do that at the start? Why wait? Like, if you can do that, you can just, like, win every war. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so. Now. Let's see. I've not properly brought this fella out. Let's see what he does. Well, no, I agree. That's there was I forget the guy who wrote this essay. It was advocating 1cc runs of shmups, and the guy who wrote it, also something in defensive competition, really big into Nietzsche, really big into a lot of Ubermensch stuff, how there are some people who are just naturally better than others, and some stuff like that that's just very, very, I mean, clearly very wrong and frankly evil. And it's like he wrote an essay about how playing a hard video game really well makes you feel really good, and I'm like, yeah, it does, and that got me to play a lot more like God Hand and other very hard games like that. And I think back to that, I'm like, wow, that's such a early aughts internet thing to have happened, because I cannot imagine somebody like that gaining traction now. Oh, all right. I mean, maybe I can, and that's just, I mean, just I cannot imagine somebody like that gaining traction with me. Maybe a better way of putting it. Just very stunning. Just, yeah. Well, he outlived me. I think he's got better damage than I do. No, and I understand. Like I said, like playing God Hand, playing Devil May Cry on Dante Must Die difficulties, that was a very fulfilling thing to do for quite some time for me, and I enjoy it. I enjoy overcoming the challenge, but I think I've overcome enough of those that I think I've gotten from that mostly what I want out of it. The sense of accomplishment and wondering if I can. Wow! Eyes in the back of her head. Oh, no. Cooperator, yes. Please distract. This actually might be a really good fight to summon somebody as a cooperator. Oh. 3 hours? Is this one of these, Good. I'm glad that he pitched in. Is this one of the speed runs where you can basically just run through everything? Let's see. Oh, wow. A lot of people are here to help with this. Oh, good. I got somebody. Okay, well, we can do it. I believe in us. Yeah, there's that bleed. Oh! Oh no, I got some bleeding of my own to do, apparently. Evening, Iceman Dan. Good to see you. Well, I mean, if I'm the main player, so I probably shouldn't be the decoy, but I sure played like I was. Let's see if we can get some more folks in here. Frost Shinobi. Am I getting two? Oh no, just the one bad trip. Oh yes.
Hey!
Yes!
Hey!
Like I'm directing air traffic. Alright. Alright, I already used that. Now we're good to go. Holy crap! What even is that life bar? Oh, so that's what I died to the second hit of. No, 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 stay away from me! right. Yeah. Oh, there's a second form, isn't there? Oh. No, there's not. Wait. Is there a second boss? The cutscenes got me very nervous.
Wait.
There we are. Oh, was that flower... her?
The scarlet bloom flowers once more.
Whoa. That is some awesome design.
You will witness true.
With the butterfly wings.
Now, rot.
Oh dear. Oh, this is... It seems like a keep your distance. Just gonna watch what these folks do and try to attack when they do. No, Bashful Ray! Oh no, 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 no. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to live through this. Oh. Oh, no, 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 get out of there! So, I can't help but notice she is gaining health back, while I am not looking. So when is that happening? Ah! Evening Arc, it's good to see you. So I'm now catching up on everything that happened while I was going through that. I don't. That's quite a boss, isn't it? When you say taken life bar, does that mean like permanently taken, that she cannot heal past that? Swimming? Yeah. Oh, so if you hit her with a black flame attack, then that does some unique damage. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Do I have something for that? I think I have, I can enchant... Oh, no. I don't have the faith stat for that. What is my faith at? Faith is at 12. Oh, no. No, that's like 5 levels. So I'm not going to get that. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. I'm sure this is a respectful use of whatever this symbol is. See if I can restart this. Is there another one over here? Oh, hey. Dare I? Let's see what happens.
Hey!
Oh, crucified on a rune arc. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that is not going to happen, so... What would happen to the adversary? The delay on that gesture is fantastic. Alright. See if we do this. Oh no, get out of there, get out of there! I'm coming! To distract. Ah, that chewed through both of us. No, 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 no. I'm messing up my inputs. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That's, yeah. That's a 100 crack fist of sword. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Polnareff. His Silver Chariot 1000 poke attack. Did I... Am I summoning one still? I assume so, because I can't touch the gold summon sign. Oh no, that was just the dude I was summoning.
Hey!
Anyone else? Alright, well, in case I don't get to say it later. Oh.
Hey!
Oh, LaRusha, you were a great co-op. I missed a second chance. Yeah, these are great. The prattling pate. There we go. Now we are ready. Oh my god, he's got that amazing blood art that I very much want. Let's get this passive healing going. Yeah. There we go. Wow. Went straight for me. Get. Oh, no, I could not roll hard enough. Oh, those were great cooperators. I bet we could have done that with them too. By discover where it is on my own, do you mean like a trick to defeating her in this? Swimming? Oh. Hello, Iris.
Hey!
Do I get another one? I often wonder what the sort of built-in patience of a summoned player is for trying to call up a second, a third sword, because I don't want to try that patience, but at the same time, going in with another cooperator is definitely the winning move here. Alright. Y'all are my crew. We're gonna do this. Oh yeah, the Rivers of Blood art. Yes, that sword is going to be a that's going to be a crowning moment in my play style. Yeah, there's the bleed. Nope. Oh god, how do you get away from that? Yeah, I've seen it show up a few times in PvP. Every time I get a cooperator who has it, I'm like, oh, we're gonna win this. Which is why I was so sad to lose my last set of cooperators, because one of them had it, and it was clearly just knocking off health like crazy. I do, in fact. I am so glad. Oh dear. Hmm. Based on the fact that the audio is frozen, I'm gonna assume that I won! This is great! I became the Elden Lord, and there's no need to see any more animation or hear any other sound. Alright, let's reboot. I'm so glad. Yes, as I was saying, I am so glad that the problem that I had summoning a cooperator from about a week ago that has been resolved. I found out there's an option in the there's an option in the options menu, which is where it would live, I guess. Let's see if I can find it in the system menu. That's it, where I can enable or disable sending summon sign, sending the summon sign. I had that disabled, and once I re-enabled that, I was able to to summon cooperators left and right. So I'm not sure what about that did it, but it did. Oh yeah, this guy. Let's see what happens. Let me do nice reverential bow. Oh. Okay. Oh, I wish that Alright. Let's go, Buster. Oh! That was amazing. That was cool. What is that he's wearing on his head? Yeah, I know. I had a brief moment of hope that I survived with 1 HP, and I saw how much damage a single hit did. So I was hoping if I could drum up his bleed stat so that happened, then maybe I would have a chance. But no, he caught me with the outside edge of his sword. Nope, that's not right. What is that? Like a branch of poison flowers. Oh, let me solo her. I wonder if that is the person who is showing up on showed up in a few articles, or if it is an imposter. Okay, then yes, an imposter. Or a copycat. Or an aspirant. There are positive ways to frame this. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, I'm staying away from that. Ooh. That's a chunk off my life. There it is. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, this is very bad. Oh dear. There it is. Oh wow, there it is. out of there. Oh, I do not have enough health to make it through the second phase. So, great. Use my beastly vitality to very slowly heal. Oh no. Yep, rip. Alright. I think I might call this a wall, and try something else. Let's see. Some place that I have been meaning to explore. Ooh! I wonder if I'm strong enough to do this yet. So, there is a spot right around here that I can drop down at. And there's a big giant that I found after jumping down a bunch of columns. And I was definitely underleveled for him then, and I'm curious to see how I handle that now. It was one of the paintings was a clue for finding this place. Let's see. So I think it's past. Oh, this might be a better place to access it from. Although I haven't finished exploring this, but I will do that later. So can I get down here? I think I can. Have I beaten this fella? I sure have not. That might be a good thing to do now. Thanks for taking that for the team, friend. Oh man, is this where he summons the spirits? Yep, it is. Oh no, Scarlet Rot! Very bad. Oh! Alright. Oh, right, I can't summon as long as that is active, so... Let's turn that off. And I think I have a better ash to pull out here. Oh no. It's getting absolutely trounced. Oh, Latenna, I'm so sorry to have just summoned you into this situation. I'm a very bad summoner. Ugh. Oh no. You know, I have another sword that I think might be better for this. Let's swap that out. Dragon Scale Blade. And let's swap out... I think Lutul the Headless was the better choice there. Now, mounted is not a bad idea. I think I will try that after this go around. Oh yeah. Scarlet Rot. Oh, despawn! Move, move, move! There we go. Or not despawn, but go away. Oh, oh dear. Well, there's my summon. Oh no, my horse! Goblin, I think horseback is the way to go. Or, well, it was. Oh no. I have a sneaking suspicion that if I'm not able to beat this Arid Tree Spirit, I'm probably not going to fare that well on the giant that's on the platform below. But maybe a combination of summon and horseback will get me somewhere. Or I'll just have my ass handed to me out of the gate. What is... Oh, I got backed into the corner of that thing. Okay, then I'm going to call that a wall for right now, for the purposes of the stream. Yeah, I see a lot of advice to use torrent in a lot of the outdoor spaces, and for whatever reason, I've just not bid on that. Map load in. Castle Soul. Yeah. This place wants a little more exploration. And I think I'm at a decent level where I could probably help somebody. Let's see. The summon me wherever animation. I love it. Just writing it on the air and then casting it out. All right. Most breakable pews ever. Based on these names, I think I've wandered into cooperating with some gamers. I don't think I've ever been in this environment when it's been actively snowing. That's cool. Oh man. Commander Niall is, so I needed help to beat him in my game, and I hope that I can do some damage. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of this fight. I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question, honestly. No, Craig! Carry on in my name! Or in your own, since this is your world. Just carry on. Okay. I'm gonna pick a boss to help somebody with that I was able to do solo, so I'm definitely going to be an asset. Rather than somebody can kind of poke for 5 HP of damage and then bite it. Let's see. Yeah. You are correct. Like somebody coming up to you after you like gave a presentation or whatever saying, you know, I don't think you did that bad. Like, wait, what? Why are you assuring me? Is this one of these guys that disappears once you defeat him? Oh, wow. So I was nowhere near that capable of beating that guy the first time through. Troll Knight's Sword. Cool. My god. I've leveled massively since the last time I was through here. This was I had to sneak through the majority of these areas because my my character was so underleveled for it. Which actually might it actually does suggest that I'm probably not in a place where I'm going to get summoned if I'm that overleveled. So, bail on that. Yeah, there we go. Let's try Shaded Castle. Like, I just want to help one person. There we go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. Heal! I won? Alright. So I came out of that a victor. My guy basically had his eyes closed and was flailing both swords in every direction, hoping that he hit something. Cool. I don't think I've never beaten that one before. Oh, Wrath. Yes, that reward is not does not equal how many times I died trying to get to it. Yeah, there's one in the Haley tree that I have avoided. Let's see. Let's go back here. There's one that I've avoided because I basically, as long as you are at the level that you're supposed to be to fight them, they're some of the hardest medium tier enemies that you can come across, and as soon as you start losing to them, it's I mean, it's not pretty. Goodbye. Oh wait, you made it. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you must have fallen off. There we go.
Hey!
Run, run, run! No, let's switch out that shield for another sword. I think that's gonna do better here. Oh! Oh! Alright! Oh. Oh, man. I've never been hit with that before. That's great. Oh no. Yep. Salute you, host of fingers. Rip. All right. Let's give this one more, a few more shots before calling it a night. Yeah, rip P-pop. You had the hope of generations pinned on you. It was cruel of us to make you shoulder such a burden. Let's get my... I gotta get my back. What are you wearing? Are those the, those antlers from the ancient spirit deer form? Because that's what it looks like. That's very cool. As often as soldierly armor is soldier armor is used in a lot of the sort of like promotional art and stuff for these games, I very rarely see anybody actually using it. Ulysses, get out of there! Oh no, this is that thing! It's the thing! It's the thing! Oh, I made it! I made it through the thing! No, Ulysses! Yeah, I'm really digging whatever Gundam X Divider is bringing to this. That's awesome. It's just straight up a cannon. Whoa! You covered some ground there. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, maybe staying under her is the right idea. I think Swimmy posted some advice on how to handle her earlier, and how to handle that, that multi-strike attack. Oh man, this is a very getting picked last for dodgeball feeling, and that is accurate. Oh, is this that dude? No, it's somebody else. Oh, Bashful Ray!
Hey!
Here. Can I... Oh, I want to do it too. Ah, but I cannot. Yes! That's right. Too cool for school. See, now that is nonverbal communication I appreciate, which is telling me that my cooperator is patient and willing to chill while I try to summon us a third. No, 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 no! When presented with this level of chill, what do you do? Ah.
Hey! Hey!
All right, let's do it. Yeah. All right, somebody else fighting with a bleed build. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! See, so who was that? Looks like Will Bell was fighting with the bleed build. Maybe I can get her back. Because yeah, if many of us are using that, then that's a coherent strategy. Now, Dustin, do you have a character with a bleed Abilities. Yes! Oh, no! Well, it's a little easier on stream because, you know, it's, really the main thing that I want to avoid is doing something boring, and I think that this is enough of an uphill slog that I think it winds up coming around the other end. That's interesting. In terms of sort of rhythm on streams, I find that the early parts are very chatty. Early parts are very very social, and there's a certain kind of higher frequency of energy, and then as the streams continue, it sort of settles into a sort of lower frequency, if you can follow me on the image, lower frequency sort of chill, and when it gets to that point, repeated activity is you monster, you're taunting me by walking out of that boss area. Which is to say that banging your head against a brick wall in the later stream works. Alright. I am going to... Oh no! Right at the start! My god! No nonsense from Millennia. Jesus. Well, Dustin, if you want, if you're playing your own game, that's cool. But if you wanted to join on this, that would be cool. I'm gonna give this a few more shots. But again, if you're occupied otherwise, it's not a problem. Hello, it's me, the recently impaled. Alright, I'm gonna save my power, my extra potion for excuse me, for phase 2. Okay, so it seems that I'm actually doing pretty well if I can get 4 hits on her while dual wielding. So I think that I'm gonna do that, and then bail, retreat. Yeah, like there, she always jumps out of range. God, what are they? Oh, it's a great bow. That's why she's getting knocked down. Oh, ah. Wow, she, no! Woohoo! Okay, running away was good. And she is a survivor. These last, last attacks. There, jeez. Oh, you kidding me? Ah. Wow, right out of the gate. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'll be right back. All right. So Dustin, what I'm going to do, since we probably want a third cooperator, I'm going to set a group password rather than a multiplayer password. Deltahead. And let me know when yours is down, and I will grab it. And then once I have you summoned, then I can excuse me. Then I can grab another, rather than have them wait on us. And in fact, just so nobody grabs you earlier, put yours. Well, here, let me check and see if we got yours coming up here. Try putting yours up here at the top of the staircase. Because I think that even if it's a group password, I think you can still get summoned. Group just increases the likelihood of somebody from that somebody with that password showing up. Ah, gotcha. Well, if you, yes, no, I can imagine many people are not happy. Likely I've failed, at this point. Well, Dustin, if you wanna help them out, and then let me know when you're back and able to put your summoning sign down, then I can poke around out here until that happens. Be wary of bosses, universally useful. What do you have for me? Oh, it's another glaive. Goodbye. I'm at the point where I'm pretty much committed to my guy's aesthetic, even though there are probably better armors out there for where I want to go. I just feel like he's finally found who he is with the shaggy hair cape and the wolf cap. All right, I'm heading back down. Actually, let me pop by the side of Grace and excuse me. Oh man, maybe we should put your summon sign just really tuck it away over here, and then I can call on you from there. So this is interesting now that I know that Millennia turns into this. I wonder if this is connected to her in some way. Very good, all fine things. Yeah, yeah. Try hiding your summon sign over near the flower. Oh, you put it down. Okay, hold on. Let me drop this thing back down. Can only imagine how hard it would be not to puke riding this thing up and down. It's like one of those free fall rides at an amusement park. I wonder why it is not showing up. Just to troubleshoot, do you have the group password set as Deltahead? Weird. I would have thought that having prioritizing the group password would make it I mean more likely. I mean that's the feature. Yeah, let me try to reset it. Sometimes this does it. And just make sure I understand right. This is the statue you're talking about right here? Over here. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Well... Well, let's try, as much as I would like a third, let's give it a shot here. I'm gonna... Why don't you set the to multiplayer password? And, we'll see how we do. Yeah. Yeah, I wish... I do wish it were easier to be able to pull in a buddy and then a rando. You were wrong, sir. I give you a coin and wish you better choices in your life. All the way over there. I mean, you've gone through all this trouble. I wanna at least go a couple of them with you. Let's see what's up here. Oh, right, this. Can I ring this bell? I cannot. Yep. That's how I feel about this non-ringing bell business, too. Can I look inside my mask? What does it look like in there? Oh, wow, my dude's head's gone. He's just replaced the mask, which makes sense. I wonder if this this flower indicates something that Millennia was had cast off. It's got butterflies in it, which are what her wings are made out of. That's interesting. I'm kind of curious if we were able to get it, if we could get it to succeed. And now I'm just reaching, trying to use magical thinking to get a game to work. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see, what time is it now? It's about 11:04. Let's do, yeah, I'll do one more try with some random folks, and let's see if we can get at least one in, since you've gone through so much trouble to try to get this to work. Let's reset it. I have to say, it is very kind of you to stick with the person who summoned you, and try to see that through, rather than straight up bail.
Hey! Hey!
All right,
Hey!
let's go. Evening, Mahafune. It's good to see you. We have dying to millennia has been a major theme of the evening. I mean, that's what she says. And so far my track record is confirming that. Oh, please don't do the things that kill me, which is everything. Good lord. What if he could block that? Probably, no, my poise would probably get chewed up real fast. Yeah, I think that she did her her lance, her straight lance attack, and I think it pierced through both of them at once. Pardon me. Dustin, let me know when your fight is freed up. Let's see, is it too late to set this? Good night, Peacher. It's great to see you as always. Have a good night. Alright, Dustin. I've got the password in there. Let's get at least one in. Oh, wait. If the password's there, we don't need to bury it in a corner. Yeah, my face. There we are. Is this the right way? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Mahafune, if anytime you you have a character who is who has access to this stuff, you are a welcome collaborator. All right. That jump attack is, Oh no, 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 no! Oh no! Her jump attack is superior to mine. Yeah, no, I didn't see that she had started the I'm going to slaughter you animation, and I rushed right in. Yeah, the multiplayer passes work better. It's just, unfortunately, you know, it restricts who you can summon to only people who have that, so if you want to get, like, a full crew in there, but you only have one friend sort of, like, available, then, that's just part of multiplayer that you can't take advantage of. Which, I don't know why I'm telling you that, you're also playing the game, so you know. Weak foe ahead. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Then I should probably grab something to eat. Do I still have it on? Yeah. Do I have the furled finger activated? Or furl calling finger remedy? There you are. All right, we ride. No, run! God, the range on that. No! Oh, man. Very good. Oh, man, I think I've also probably hit a point where I'm playing this so... I've done this so many times, you sort of start to lose that edge of sort of like being aware of what's happening, and you sort of falling into automatic patterns, none of which are helping you win. So thanks, Dustin, for sticking it out to get that to work, and thanks to everybody for coming out. And yeah, I will be back on Wednesday of next week, and until then, be well. It's great to see everyone. Thanks for coming out. It's always it's a high spot in my week to see y'all. Have a good night.